ISTEP Plus Grade 10 and ISTEP ECA accommodations training for test administrators. This training is intended to support test administrators in the management of testing accommodations and to minimize the use of inappropriate test settings during test administration. For successful management of accommodations, test administrators must be familiar with the students they serve for the test administration. The IDOE released the 2018-19 Accessibility and Accommodations Guidance to provide direction regarding what accessibility features and accommodations can be provided to different populations of students. Please reference this document at the link provided to fully understand the support that can be provided for students. It is expected that test administrators are thoroughly familiar with accommodations and guidance prior to administering an assessment. The Accessibility and Accommodations Guidance is designed so that all students, including students with disability, English language learners, and English language learners with disabilities, are offered a more opportunity to show what they know and can do. All accessibility features and accommodations are divided into three groups: universal features, designated features, and accommodations. Within these groups are two subgroups: embedded supports, which are provided by AIR's testing platform, and non-embedded supports, which cannot be provided by the platform and must be delivered by the local school. Notice that universal embedded features are automatically provided to all students. Universal non-embedded features may be provided to all students or any student at the determination of the local school. Designated features may be provided to any student who has a need as determined by the teacher or school. Designated features do not require that the student have a special learning plan to receive them. Accommodations are provided based on the identification need in a special learning plan. Remember that an accommodation is a change in standardized testing materials or procedures that allow certain populations of students to participate in the test and show what they know. Accommodations cannot change the constructs that is being measured or the validity of the measurement suffers. Accommodations and designated features are assigned at the student level by content area and test for the performance task and non-performance task components. If a student's accommodations are incorrect, the corresponding plan must be updated and the corporation test coordinator must be contacted. The student should not test until the settings are corrected. Designated features can be updated locally prior to testing. Corporation test coordinators can update accommodations in PAN. Again, please ensure that any accommodation errors or gaps are updated before preparing the test session. Accommodations are available to those students with IEPs, Section 504 plans, or non-public service plans only. For any student with an Indiana IEP, and accommodations are submitted by IDOE. For the students with a Section 504 non-public service plan or ILP, accommodations were via the DOE test upload. Last year, we allowed schools to have a waiver in terms of calculator guidance. This year, the process has changed. Going forward in the online testing platform, all general ed students will be expected to use the online calculator. There will be no waivers. Students with IEPs, 504s, or ISPs can use a handheld calculator only if it is identified as an accommodation in the formalized plan. For Section 504 students and ISP accommodations that were reported to the IOD test upload collection, you must enable those accommodations in the Pearson platform, and the calculator accommodation must be enabled for those students. Calculator accommodations in the Indiana IEP will be submitted directly from Pearson. If you have any questions, please contact your local test coordinator or email the Indiana Department of Education. Thank you.